supersonic ships at your disposal if you feel so inclined. Well, alright.
Brooks here, welcome back to another video, and today I'm back with another Avengers Endgame mock, and this one is based off of Hulk giving Ant-Man a taco, which is kind of weird, but I thought it would be a pretty interesting mock to do, so let's get into this mock. So at the front of the mock, you can see that I used a couple of 1x4 and 1x6 tiles, and this is just to make the compound ground smoother, I guess, but at the front you could also see Ant-Man or Scott right there, and this is a custom minifigure that I made, so for this I try to make it accurate to the movie by adding short sleeves to him, along with the additional Scott or Ant-Man face, and I used Hawkeye's hair in a brown color, and also some dual molded dark blue and black pants. And at the bench right there, I also included a phone to show that Scott was using his phone while eating a taco. But if we move the mock a bit to the right, you can also see Hulk right there. And I put his satchel and also a combed hairpiece with the Hulk face from Age of Ultron, and I was going to use Mini Superheroes Today's method by using the Frankenstein headpiece, but sadly I don't have that, but I included the statue because it looked more accurate to the movie. So, and at the front you can see that I used some grill pieces to finish off the mock, and if we move the mock over to the left a bit, you could see that Rhodey is blasting off from almost giving Scott a heart attack, and to show that he landed on the ground, I used 1x1 cheese slopes, and that's just to make it look like that he just hit the ground and then he hit it super hard. And I included one more piece off to the side to show that a piece was flying off the ground. And behind Rhodey, you can also see that I put the Avengers logo, and I also included a secure entrance to the compound, which you could probably open that a bit, but you can't really because the 1x1 cheese slope stops it, which is supposed to happen. But if we take a look at Rhodey over here, see that I used the Avengers Infinity War Bricktober pack, which makes the figure more detailed, and I also used the Power Blast pieces to show that he's blasting off the ground. And if we look at the last part of the mock, which is all the way to the right, and in here I included a defense system to keep away any intruders from the compound, and I used spring-loaded shooters to make the mock a bit more interesting, and I used a binocular piece for a lookout to see if there's any intruders like Thanos. And the way that you work this is that this thing can also rotate 360 degrees, and if you want to shoot this, you just press these two down and then it shoots out. And one more thing, I include some panels and also glass pieces to make it look like this is the outside of the compound, and the gray and white pieces in the background are just to show the inside of it. But that was pretty much it for me. So I hope you guys like this small Avengers Endgame mock, and this was a pretty hilarious scene in the Avengers Endgame movie. This was kind of like a minor spoiler, but it wasn't that much since this was more like a comedy scene in the movie. But I hope you guys like this mock. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. And bye.
Well, alright. We're gonna travel faster than light, so do up your overcoat tight, and we'll go anywhere you want to decide.